Tonight on CTV, a new president steps into office at ASCSU.
A free speech wall is erected in the LSC Plaza.
And the Pride Center has a new director.
All that and more starting now on CTV.
Hello and welcome to CTV Thursday. I'm Marlo Lundak.
And I'm Amelia Castaneda. Here's what's happening in the world of news.
ASCSU met Wednesday night after Thanksgiving break to finish up the final steps to begin moving forward from the 12-week impeachment.
This semester's been something that I don't know how to feel about. This is the first time in my life where, honestly, I'm terrified by the uncertainty that lies ahead. And, although I'm scared, I maintain the dedication to this job and more importantly to the students, and I will not stop giving my all to CSU and to the Fort Collins community.
Michael Wells spoke in front of his colleagues Wednesday night after the student government ratified him as the new president of ASCSU after the impeachment of former President Josh Silva. After Wells was sworn in, he introduced Cole Wise, former chief of staff, as his candidate for new vice president. Wells told his colleagues that he believes Wise is great at what he does, he trusts him wholeheartedly, and is a stand-up guy.
Serving as chief of staff has taught me to value the importance of every individual in ASCSU and to understand something very important. We are all learning on the job here. ASCSU is a learning environment, and I cannot promise any one of you that I will be perfect.
After Wise's speech, there was a short Q&A session for the candidate. Senate then voted 26-0-2 in favor of Wise becoming the new vice president. Wise only needed a 2/3 vote to take over the position.
Please welcome your new ASCSU Vice President, Cole Wise.
CTV had the chance to speak with the new president and vice president on some of their upcoming plans while in office.
As cheesy as it sounds, is creating just a tangible checklist board for us to have in our back office, so any student can come in and see what we're working on. They shouldn't have to wait to ask or wait for us to tell them. People should be able to come in and know exactly what we're doing.
Wells and Wise have plans to repair damaged relationships and rebuild trust between students and internally within ASCSU. We are expecting this to be one of the last reports on student government until next year.
The House of Representatives passed a bill November 16th, which would make graduate school more expensive and potentially force future and current candidates out of their degree programs. CSU graduate school responded to the bill over Thanksgiving break. In an email, they advised students to make themselves aware of the issues. They informed students that CSU has lobbyists working to monitor the issue and work to defend students and their educations. Lindsay Lammers, president of the Graduate School Student Council, wrote in an email to the Collegian, "I've spoken with other graduate students. We are disappointed that the federal government thinks so little of that graduate students that are the foundation of innovation and research in this country. The Senate is expected to vote on the proposed version of the bill in upcoming weeks."
Yesterday, you may have noticed something interesting on the plaza. For the third time in 3 semesters, a free speech wall was built here at CSU. Stuart Smith has the story.
I'm out here on the plaza right now where political group Turning Point USA has built a free speech wall reminiscent of the ones built by the conservative interest group last year that caused a lot of commotion. As you can see, plenty of people have already written many things on here, including Keep the Net Neutral and Latinos and Women for Trump. The wall was built at around 11 yesterday and was designated as a place for anyone to be able to write anything they wanted. According to Will Witt of Turning Point USA, the goal of the wall was to spark conversation on issues and to remind people of their First Amendment rights.
We're just hoping to talk to as many people as possible and get as many people to sign on the wall as we can, right? We want as many people to recognize that the Constitution is a beautiful thing and that the First Amendment is a beautiful thing, and that without that it wouldn't really be America.
While the last 2 free speech walls, which were built by the conservative interest group of Colorado, both caused big commotions on the plaza, this one was much calmer. Overall, people were much more friendly and respectful to each other than at the others.
So having a different voice and having conversations with all sorts of different people is what we really need to do.
For more information on this and the other 2 free speech walls, go to collegian.com.
A new Pride Center art director at CSU places emphasis on intersectionality.
Dora Frias started the director position in October for the Pride Resource Center, a center focused on providing resources and support for all CSU community members to explore and increase their understanding of orientation, gender, and identity intersection.
He comes in with a wealth of knowledge, personal experience, and drive and passion and intentionality to really bring to the center and to the students and to CSU a real framework of intersectionality that we are really thirsty for here.
From the time she has spent at CSU, Frias has gotten feedback of which she hopes will help her identify the needs of students.
Have been receiving feedback about specifically queer students of color not feeling always welcome in our space. And so it's something that I'm definitely keeping in mind as we think about our future and our future directions.
Frias also hopes to provide educational opportunities for the CSU community.
Frias says her first goal is to get to know the CSU community and students and understand their needs. For more information on the Pride Resource Center, visit prideresourcecenter.colostate.edu.
Earlier this month, residents of Fort Collins passed a bill that would provide residents a government-funded internet option. This bill is set to cost $150 million, but the city is planning on making that money back through consumers buying internet packages. The city has begun taking steps towards making this measure a reality. These steps included discussion on fair pricing to allow all residents access to high-speed internet no matter the income. Officials have been quoted saying the goal is not to make money, but instead provide a service for Fort Collins. No pricing has been set so far, but if you're looking for a cheaper, faster internet alternative, this may just end up being that.
InNOut is finally coming to Colorado. Earlier today, the restaurant released news that it will soon be opening a branch in Colorado Springs. Marlo, what do you think about that?
I think this is awesome. You know, I love InNOut. I've been waiting for it to come to Colorado and the Midwest for a long time. What do you think?
I am really excited. Have you had InNOut before?
I have. I think I've just had a basic cheeseburger, but it was amazing. I am so excited.
Then
have you?
You know what? I've actually loved the animal fries. So it's on their secret menu, but
there's a secret menu?
There is a secret menu, Marlo.
I didn't even know about it. We'll have to go.
We will. It's a date.
We'll check it out.
We'll definitely go.
Well, that's all we have for news this semester.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.